Hey everybody, it's Medium Brandon Ross. Thanks so much for joining me because you are going to be part of a home party. I want to take a few minutes to explain what to expect. First of all, your host is the host with the most. They somehow scored this guy who has a book and a YouTube channel and travels the world and was able to secure them for the date that you have connected to the invite. Well, here's the deal. It is a gallery setting. And by the way, whether you've done this or not, this is a completely unique experience. Even if you've seen 100 mediums, you haven't seen me. What I'm asking of you is to be of clear mind. Now, you can have a glass of wine or even two over the course of the night, but you want to make sure that you stay above board. If you've had too much alcohol, I'm sorry. I'm going to be a little bit quick and you're kind of forfeiting your time. But you can eat as much as you want. So that 7-layer dip that so-and-so brought that you're like, I don't know what the deal is with her hair, but the dip is awesome. Go ahead and love that, right? But it's in a gallery setting and we are in a public kind of venue in a sense, even if you guys know each other's stuff and all that other good stuff. Ethically, from a spiritual standpoint, I'm not there to reveal your dirty laundry. Relax, it's all good. However, I may say something that only you understand, and that's okay. I'll take the hit from everybody else going, what the hell is he talking about? So long as I get the message across to you. But I do respect your boundaries as well. So if I start talking about something that you're not entirely confident I should be talking about in front of everybody else, this is what it looks like because I'm really good at body language. You ready? Right? Also, when I do come to you, you're going to forget your name. Your parents' name, your kid's name, what you do for a living, everything that's associated around you. Take a simple, gentle, deep breath in and let yourself sit in the moment for a second. Just hear me. I calibrate for a second or two, and then I start to give you validation. And that's another thing about my style and my technique. It is in a stream of consciousness. It's not necessarily what most mediums do. I'm actually closer to Robin Williams, and sometimes I start to kind of talk, which is why you want to pay attention. Even if I'm not addressing you directly, I may be getting things from all around me and I'm just processing them. So you may hear me say something about your loved one in passing, inadvertently, while I'm talking to someone else. That's why the entire night is full of messages. I also have an hysterical delivery. Yes, I'm kind of boasting myself up, but if you've watched me or you've ever seen me before, and there's a pretty good chance at least one person in this group has, know that where I'm coming from is from a place of light and love. We've all got heavy stuff that we've all done before, right? That's not really what the focus of the night is. Even in the people in passing, they may have done some things that just aren't really all that cool, but know that the message is going to be delivered so that then either healing, closure, or understanding can begin. I'm not there to convince you that they weren't that person that they presented to you. I'm also there to lift you up. So if we talk about things of the future, I'm not telling you what to do and I'm not taking away your free will, but if I tell you you're going to win the lottery and you don't buy the ticket, that ain't on me. You see what I'm saying? But know that I'm giving you encouragement because what I'm doing is what is known as a compass direction. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what direction to go in. I do that both as a teacher and as a medium because I can't take away that free will. But your loved one is like, hey, go look at the rock. Go look behind the rock on the edge of the property type of thing. They want to get you there, and it might not be behind the rock on the edge of the property, but you had to get there in order to see what you needed to see. You'll understand it more when we connect. But also, I don't know about you, but whenever I have a home party, I have a carry in, carry out policy, right? If you bring your subpar, Friendly's purchases and throw it on the table, you got to take it with you. You know what I'm saying? But also come in, have a good time, enjoy it. I love the social atmosphere to it. The only time, and by the way, it's kind of like a college classroom. If you got to go, get up and go. If you got to step outside, take a phone call, go ahead and do that. Except if I'm actually reading you. You know, if you go to the bathroom while I'm reading you, I can't break stream. That's a double, everybody. But also, what you want to do, though, is make sure that I can focus in on you. If you're distracted and you're all over the place, that affects the spirit, that affects the message. So that's kind of the only rule in terms of that. But if it's not your turn and I'm not directly connecting to you and you want to go refill your plate, by all means, go ahead and do that. Just try and keep the sidebar conversations down to a minimum because when I get going, everybody's going to want to hear what's going on. All right, guys, so that's kind of it. It's an enjoyable time. It is filled with light, love, and laughter. We have a lot of laughs. We have a lot of connection. And you're going to walk away feeling uplifted. By the way, a little bit about myself. I've been a medium for over 15 years. This is all I do. I've done over 25,000 readings. I have a book which I'll have with me when I arrive. If you'd like a signed copy, it's only $20. I have a YouTube channel, which, by the way, you're already on it. If you're watching this, go ahead and click like and subscribe so you can see all the other fun stuff I do. I do a lot of astrology. I do a lot of tarot. I do a lot of commentary on the spiritual nature of things, as well as things like, horoscopes, that sort of thing from time to time, astrological meanings. I also teach classes. I also speak in all sorts of venues. I work with various police agencies whenever they're in need and I can be of assistance. I always say yes. And moreover, this is what I meant to do. I meant to connect people. I've had a lot of success over the years. Again, this is all that I do. And this isn't to say boast. I traditionally book out quite a bit. So whenever you're seeing this, whenever you're receiving it, know that it kind of becomes a special evening that your host was able to land me, because I do book out so far in advance. So, all right, guys, something you're going to learn from me. I give each other the heart taps. That reminds you to care and love for one another. And I can't wait to see you. It's going to be a magical time together. All right, guys, take care.